Hey everybody, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge. Do a little update video on the 24 racing team. Well, they've been out for about an hour and 5 minutes at this point. I do have some that came down about 10 minutes ago. Those guys there got tired. I know a couple of them are the youngest of the group, and the others are not in shape for whatever reason. But yeah, the birds are doing real good. They're getting strong, and they like this morning flying because of the air is nice and cool. I think once every bird is flying for a long period of time, they're going to start ranging again. They kind of took a break from it as I kept adding young ones, and but I think that's all done now, and I'm not going to add any more young ones. And I lightened up their feed a little bit too to get them flying a little more. So they're on the chicken layer pellets and then some light seeds and a lot less corn, because the corn's kind of heavy. It's good when the birds are developing and you want to put some weight on them, but when they get to flying in the heat, it's a little bit much. So I cut back on the corn, and a lot of small seeds now. And I don't use barley. I've never used barley. It's very unnutritious. I guess it's got a lot of carbs. That's why some guys use it. But I like to give things to the pigeons that is good for them. But yeah, I suspect there's a hawk in the area because they're acting a little bit funny. But you know, nothing gets birds flying better than a hawk. So in a way, it can help you out a lot. That's just a buzzard, which I'm not sure why he's hanging around here, but he is kind of, it does frighten the birds, but not much. Those guys, they look like they're statues up there. I'm not sure why. Usually they'll sit there for a couple seconds and then they'll come right down to the loft, but we'll see what's going on. I think they're just out of shape. So the Pakistani Highfliers were doing great. They were flying nice and high. I let them out one morning, and maybe 15 minutes after I let them out, the wind started kicking up, and it got real stormy, and the birds went way up, and they tried real hard to stay in the area, but two of them got blown away, and that was about 3 days ago. And these two here are the older two. So I only have two now, 2 out of 4. But I guess it was my fault, you know, but I had no idea a storm was going to kick up out of the blue like that. But these ones here are good now. Even if I do get a storm or any kind of problem, I don't have to worry about these two. They're pretty much seasoned up a little bit now. So I noticed their eyes are lightening up quite a bit. They were a dark color. They'll get the white eyes soon. And these guys are coming down now from the roof, and that'll probably bring all the birds down. I let the old birds out at nighttime. They flew, what was it, about 25 minutes last night. So that's pretty good for old birds. A lot of them are sitting on eggs. I've been using them for foster parents. Once I get the eggs that I want and I know who the parents are from the breeding loft, sometimes I'll transfer them onto these guys because that's all they want to do is raise babies. So I use them for that. give them some food. I'll show the light mix that I've been giving them. That's getting them to fly real well. A lot of people ask me what I feed them, and I experiment. You know, I keep changing things up. And so this is all it is right now. There's a little bit of cracked corn in there. It's just light seeds. It's wild bird seed and chicken layer pellets. So I'll get these guys fed. So that's just a small amount of feed that I give them because I fly the birds twice a day, and I like them to be trapped right away after they fly for a good long time. And that's the only way that I can get them to trap is just to give them enough to keep their energy up, and you know, they have to have enough food to want to fly. If you don't give them enough, you'll see some of them. All they want to do is hang around on the top of the loft or on the ground. You'll see them picking at the ground quite a bit because they're hungry. So it's a delicate balance. You gotta have it enough food so they'll fly, but not too much so that they'll trap. So that's how I gauge. A lot of people say, how much do you feed the birds? And it depends on so many different things. They're you know, it depends on their age. It depends how hot it is out. It depends how long they fly. Basically, I use the trap. You know, when they trap, but they're, you know, you get a couple dancing right there, so you know they're not starving, but they trapped right away. So they're pretty close to what they're supposed to be getting. And then if you see birds that are actually up on the perch at feeding time, you're way overfeeding your birds. They all should be down, and you know, no two ways about it. So here's the young Pakistanis. They just decided to go up, and yeah, I was watching them the other day in that windstorm, and they are pretty unbelievable flyers. I was very impressed. I didn't actually think I was going to lose any. These two here were gone for the entire day, and they decided to come back just before dark. And but the other two, they just couldn't do it. So I do have 4 more nests full of these Highfliers, so I'll be able to replace the ones I lost. My goodness, where'd they go? Oh, there they are, way up there. So they definitely know what their job is. They fly high, trust me. It's hard to show them because they're so small. But anyway, I suspect they'll be flying for a couple hours, so I just wanted to stick this little clip into the video, and I'll probably go back to the racing pigeons now, seeing how these guys are so high up I don't know where they are anymore. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Just a short update on how the racing team is doing and the Pakistani Highfliers. And please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.